What's going on, guys? Mr. Slide, aka Slide Pro Max, and apologies for this microphone, but it's gonna come out sounding funny. But whatever, it is what it is. Listen, so many things have been going on. Before I go on, guys, once again, I told you, I said now I'm going to be wearing my Nigerian jersey. I think I have this customized. Let's see. Slide. Yeah. Up Nigeria, man. Up Nigeria. But basically, guys, what I'm trying to say is this. I also heard in news that Victor Osimhen might not be playing in the semi-final against South Africa. Very, very sad. Might not, may not, but could. So we'll find out in the long run. But what I want to talk about today is this Davido's loss. It's very, very sad. I admit, 3 nominations and not getting one, because the way it be for betting, we say, or for all these kind of things, we say, don't tumble. If you feel at least play cover all, may your odds sure, then it means say you don't get out. So for person to get 3 odds or whatever, I don't like to say it in betting, but then still loses, is very sad. But this is what I'm going to say. Davido is not exactly a musician, so to say. Or rather, Davido is not exactly that international spotlight musician yet. The kind of way you would look at Wizkid and the kind of people he does, I'm not a music fanatic, whatever. But I'm giving you a more upper point of view, because when you are soaked in the music, you are led by emotions. But people, when they say for outside, they never tell you the truth. And I'll explain why in the long run. But Davido is not exactly a musician kind of guy. Let me now ask you this question. Back in those days, when Davido came out, when all those music came out, what were we saying? We were not actually saying Davido is a musician. No. We were saying Davido is the son of a rich man. That was just all we're saying. And every music Davido did, every video Davido did, from the first video that made him blow very well, Davido, yes, it was spotlight of cash, Lamborghini, everything. And I can bet you that if you trace the times of people like Wizkid or like Burna Boy, when they shot their first set of videos, they were made from the hustle of the streets. You understand? There were videos that actually really portrayed how they were. So we saw Davido as the son of a rich man and not exactly a musician. But the lucky thing for Davido, as opposed to DJ Kupi, who is here as the daughter of a rich man, is that DJ Kupi could not move forward from being that daughter of a rich man. But Davido leveraged on it and became who he is now. But what we are mistaken of forgetting the fact that Davido is not exactly international material yet. So it's sad. I'm not going to say much on that. But it's very, very sad. It's very sad. Lost long. But I know I said I will not say much. Let me just say this. You see, this is the Grammys. This is not Mobo. This is not what's this hip TV award? This is not those hip awards. This is the Grammys. So if you get the Grammys, it means you don't boss. But for you to get that Grammy, I'll just simply say this.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
There is a club, and you're not in that club yet, Davido. I'm not going to say much, because if you start to talk, people will say, oh, these conspiracy people, they don't come again. But check the world today. There's some kind of things that happen in the world that you wonder, this kind of thing has been happening for a while. We never spoke about it. How come? Let me give you an example. This guy's island, but I won't say his name, his island, that popped up everywhere, and then they're releasing names and all that. You agree with me that the kind of big people who were involved in it will make you think that how this kind of big people could they do this kind of thing, and yet in not blow. So if at that time you were talking about that, these guys suspect them, they might be this, they'll say you're a conspiracy theorist. But all I will say is, Davido, there is a club and you're not in it. The music, when they say beat Davido, now one shanana, I heard the music, oh my god, I was surprised. But there is a club and you're not in it. That's all.